Hi everyone, this is Marie Blue Angel, and I am playing again until we meet again. This is a story based on Snow White, and last time we left off with Syl. I think it's morning time, and we may or may not go back to our castle. I would assume so. But so far we've been having dreams/visions about meeting Syl before, but my thought, because it didn't seem like our character remembered him, was that maybe it was an alternate universe sort of a thing, or a time loop meeting every now and again, but something happens and our character goes back in time, or doesn't remember, like gets her memory wiped or something like that. So join me in trying to figure out what is happening, because Syl obviously remembers our character, but we'll see what actually is the case here. You're not actually just Syl, are you? Where is this coming from? Well, it sounds crazy, but it came to me in a dream. Are you Prince Sylvius Whitaker? Sylvius. How did you know? I thought you didn't remember me. I don't know about remembering, but I have been having dreams about you for quite some time. Oh, right. At the beginning of the game, we see that our character is daydreaming and has flashes of, like, Syl and everything, and was questioning whether or not she was being just completely delusional or not, but apparently that wasn't the case. Dreams? What kind of dreams? Well, sometimes they're happy, and other times you're crying on top of me. Last night was new, though. It was the first time the dream got really vivid. I was in your kingdom to negotiate peace with the queen, and I met you when you were trying to hold up some crates. That's how we met. Yeah, okay, but I wanted to ask you about it, but it was night, so I fell back asleep. This time, some guy called Mr. Edgar was ordered to kill you. That's when we first escaped back together on Horse's back. Also, if you don't remember, I named my horse Horse. You know my horse. I don't think I've told you about them yet. What's going on, Syl? Tell me. What do the dreams mean? Why do you know things I don't? I can't tell you. You'd be in danger again. Danger from what? If you tell me, I might actually be able to prepare for it. Okay, so there's a reason why we don't know, and that's either because Syl intervened or something else happened. Or maybe we ourselves intervened and erased our memories for our own safety. That's pretty interesting, I think. You can't stop it. It'll be just like last time. What happened last time? I mean, yes, great questions. I have the same questions. I said, I can't tell you. Syl. It's the first time he raised his voice like this, both in my dreams and in real life. Is this really something I can't know about? You should go back to your kingdom. Please just forget I ever existed. No. Syl, I can't do that. Not after all this. Besides, I lost my horse. I'll be here with you until I can get back home. I can call over a horse, and if I can't, I'll ask the forest creatures to help. Then you'll be able to go back, right? You can do that? Let's just say, even if that works, I'm going to stick with you. That's my choice. I finally have a hint to those dreams, and I'm not backing out now. Oh, pretty. He opens the door outside and takes a deep breath. Eventually, with his voice as sweet as candied fruits, he calls out. Horse, come here. I have no time for singing like Snow White today, but I imagine it would be more melodious than what I just said. That can't work, can it? He gives me a sad smile as he gracefully leans against the doorframe, his arms crossed tightly together as it could be. He avoids my gaze and stares off into the distance. And 3, 2, 1. Nay, says Horse. Huh? Horse runs towards Syl, nuzzling into his touch, and they seem to share a moment with each other. Horse, you ditched me last night when I called you, but you come running over to Syl just like that? Cheeky. See? Horse is here. You can go back now. I'm sure the king is worried about you. I'm not leaving you. Please, forget about me, and live your life as ruler when you succeed your father. Your kingdom needs you. He makes a great point here. I've been too focused on the things surrounding Syl and my dreams that I completely forgot about my own kingdom. Whoops. But is Syl really someone I should let go like this? No. We're gonna save. I'm gonna save here just because I assume these make obviously very stark decisions, or makes the decisions and deciding the routes and everything. So let's stick with him in the cottage because I want to do that. I don't need to compromise. I can do both. Syl, let me stay with you. I'll help you through what's going on, and I'll still fulfill my duties to my kingdom. No, please, just... I'm not taking a no on this. I want to help you. Nay! See, even Horse agrees. We'll stay here. Horse, not you too. Come on, stop pushing me away and tell me the truth. Can I really not change your mind? You know me, I'm stubborn as a rock. With a final sigh, he waves Horse a goodbye and closes the door. He looks at me again, questioning things, uncertain about the future. And unfortunately, I can't do much besides giving him a reassuring smile. Once the door was shut, we sat down on his couch, and I wait for him to open his mouth. Okay, let's start with all these explanations we need. So, where would you like to start? Well, we can start with the danger you were talking about. What happened there? Well, the thing is, you died. That sounds about what? Died? Am I a ghost or something? My stepmother killed you, and your kingdom fell just because you were trying to save me. Don't say it like it already happened. Come on, I'm still alive, aren't I? But it did happen. Actually, not long after your death, I was reincarnated and sent back in time. Which is to say, all those dreams you had might have been memories of your past life. So we both died? Okay, but, well, you got reincarnated. I mean, well, whatever. We both got sent back in time, effectively. So the whole you crying on top of me during a storm was the moment when you died. Is that why you're scared of thunder? He doesn't say a word. Instead, he looks away from me and gives me a slight nod. I'm sorry. I can't say any more. Hiding his face behind his hands, I can still see the tears start to fall down his cheek. He's trembling. My heart breaks at the sight, and I can't help but mentally punch myself for making him cry like this. Whatever caused me to die last time, I can't let it happen again. I can't break his heart like this again. Unsure on what to do while he's crying in front of me, I reach a hand out to pat his head in an effort to console him. There, I'm still alive, and I'm not going anywhere. Blue, hold me, please. Hold me as if the world would collapse if you don't. I need you, please. Unable to resist his plea, I threw my arms around his frame, and he sobs right into my chest. I can't help but wish that the next he's in my arms like this, he's actually happy. He frantically brings us closer together, wrapping his arms around my back. Please tell me you won't leave me. I won't leave you. Blue, I feel so safe in your arms. I'm sorry that I have to bring up bad memories again, but I need you to tell me how I died. You were in battle, and I was at your side giving you all the information and intel you might need about my kingdom. It was the final siege. We had her cornered in the palace after her army defected to our side. We thought we were about to win. Suddenly she appeared at the balcony, taunting us, and she raised her hand and lightning fell down from the sky and struck you 12 times. Whoa. Your stepmom has a lot of power then. We won, but you were gone. I failed you. She was only targeting you because you were helping me. If it weren't for me, you would have still been alive. Oh, don't say things like that. There's no way that was your fault. I made my choice, and I simply got the consequences. You can't really prevent a lightning strike, can you? No one can. No, but she... It's not your fault, silly. Blue, must you always be so nice to me? Of course, we're friends, right? How else am I supposed to win you over? Of course, we're friends, right? Obviously. Thank you. Ooh, who's at the door? In an instant, our brief moment of joy was halted. Syl just looked at me, wide-eyed, mildly confused. Do you typically have guests over? Only Mr. Edgar and his family. Oh, or those nice old men who live near the caves. The 7 of them visit me whenever they strike it big. They usually bring over items from town in exchange for my cooking. Ooh, nice. They're like my grandparents. In fact, this used to be their house. Oh, well, introduce me to them then. Your friends are also mine. I will. Although it is rather odd that they're visiting this early. Usually they come in the evening. Coming. He jumps out of my arms and does a peppy little skip over to the door. I guess he's excited to see his friends. I followed him to the door, but when it opened, we were equally shocked to see that it was neither Mr. Edgar nor those 7 old men. It was an old woman, not even 5 feet tall from how hunched she is. Her cloak is as dark as night, but her smile is as cheery as a sunny day. In her arms was a basket of beautiful red apples. Oh, who might you be? I've never seen you before. Are you lost?
No, my dear. I'm simply an old apple seller. Would you like some apples?
That's suspicious. Even if I stumbled upon this area completely by accident, if my knowledge of this territory serves me right, there should be no other nearby residents. A visit like this should be completely deliberate. They look quite lovely, but I'm afraid I don't have any money. If Syl has never met this woman before, how did she know of this place?
Please, kind young man, if you would just taste one, surely you know the value of these apples. I'm sure you have something in this house to trade for it.
I really don't have any money, Syl says again. Looking at the woman, I can't seem to find anything that seems like an immediate red flag. If anything, I'd be the one who looks suspicious if I voice complaints on the sweet old lady.
Just try one first. A tester, if you will.
I'm really sorry, but I think I'll pass.
Please? Here, let me eat one in front of you.
She's awfully pushy about this, though. Maybe that's the red flag. She grabs the shiniest apple of the bunch and takes a hearty bite out of them. With a satisfied smile on her face, she hands him the apple so he can try the other side. You really don't have to.
Please, do this old woman a favor, will you?
Is there something wrong with an apple? With this apple? Why is she so insistent? After staring at the apple for a bit, Syl takes a nervous glance at me as if looking for reassurance. I mean, honestly, I would not take this apple. Even though I know the story of Snow White, I still wouldn't take this apple. If I didn't know it. It's just weird. I don't want to eat the apple, like, that you also ate from the other side of. Like, yeah, like, it's fine, like, I guess hygienically, but I'm also kind of grossed out, to be honest. I just was like, no thanks. Actually, I'm allergic to apples. Bye. I gave him an equally nervous smile since I equally uncertain about it. Finally, after sniffing a whiff of the apple's aroma, he gives me a slightly more reassuring smile. Is anything off about it? No, in fact, it's the tastiest apple I've ever seen. Well, maybe I'm a bit too paranoid. She did bite off that apple herself, after all, and she's fine. All right then, if you insist. Uh, it's delicious.
It is, isn't it? I'm so glad.
Oh, sorry, I lost the voice.
I'm so glad.
God.
It is, isn't it? I'm so glad.
I was trying to practice my British accent earlier. The British is coming out. Okay, gosh.
It is, isn't it? I'm so glad you like it. I made it myself.
Made? Why do I feel... Still. Instantly, he collapsed to the floor and I held him in my arms before he hit his head. The sweet smile of that old lady now replaced with a cocky grin. You! What did you do to him?
My. I didn't realize that both of you were so foolish. The apple was obviously poisoned. Too bad you didn't realize.
I swiftly unsheathed my blade and aimed at her neck. Even with it positioned right in front of her, she maintains that arrogant composure of hers. If you don't tell me how to cure it now, it's off with your head.
Relax, my dear. You simply need true love's kiss to cure him. Not like that exists, though.
Oops. In a puff of smoke, she disappears right in front of my eyes. Damn it! Syl! I may have been the one to die last time, but we were too careless this time. I didn't think death would switch targets so soon. True love's kiss, huh? I know for sure that it exists, but who is it? I can't just line up hundreds of people to kiss his unconscious body just to cure him. That is a method. I love that you thought of that first. Actually, I don't think I can even kiss him myself. He is unconscious, and kissing him would feel wrong. I mean, yeah, I get that. Syl. Oh dear. It looks like I'm too late again. It looks like reincarnating him wasn't enough. I knew we should have kept the whole fairest of them all thing undercover. Now the queen has found him already. Huh? Who are you? Show yourself. And I thought she ran out of resources to use her magic. I suppose she still has some spares. Where is this voice coming from? Excuse me? Who is this? That doesn't matter right now. Let me use my magic to transport you into his consciousness. Are we gonna wake him up like that? Cool. His what now? I wish you luck, my dear. Where am I? Blue? How? What happened? I'm not sure myself. The old lady turned out to be evil. The apple you ate apparently was poisoned, and only true love's kiss can cure it. Then suddenly a mysterious voice appeared and it transported me into your consciousness or something. True love's kiss? Do you know who yours is? Any information from last time? I'll find them so I can wake you up. It pains me to think about him suffering, but right now his health and safety are far above my feelings. Don't cry yet, Blue. Syl isn't safe yet. Blue, I know that from your perspective we've only met yesterday, but I think you're my true love. Oh, cute. Huh? I love that we're oblivious. Who else can it be but you? Actually, even if the red string of fate told me it was someone else, I'd cut it off and be with you instead. Oh. Are you sure about this? I'm really your... Absolutely. No one else can replace you in my heart, whether in this life or the last. Aww. No matter how many lives I go through, I'll fall in love with you all over again. A life without you is just not a life worth living. I don't know what to say. I'm honestly flattered. And I feel the same, whether in this life or in our last. I'm just magnetically drawn to him.
He offered help even when he didn't know it was me who fell off the horse. He holds no grudges even to those that may have wronged him. He has survived all that life has thrown at him, and in the end, he's still able to smile so beautifully in front of me. Not worth living, huh? That's a strong way to put it. Now that I'm in your life, I'll make sure to make up for any misfortunes that have befallen you in any past life you've had. You already have. May I kiss you? Yes, please. Yes! Okay, great. I love the whole in our consciousness thing. It's very meta. Okay. Anyways, I walk closer towards him until there's almost no space between us, and with our hearts slowly matching each other's pace, I cup his face with both my hands as if he's my entire world. With a final smile of reassurance from him, I leaned closer, closed my eyes, and connected our lips like never before. At that moment in time, nothing could have felt better. He was warm, and it just felt right, like two pieces from the same puzzle, reunited as part of the vast picture we call life. He was warm, and it was only inviting me to stay longer. I can feel him grasping for my hands, and in response, I simply pull him closer into a tight embrace. He reciprocates and wraps his arms over my shoulder. Despite my closed eyes, I can feel the room around us getting brighter and brighter until it suddenly stopped. Are we back outside? Okay. My lips are cold. He's not kissing me anymore. We're back? I look down only to see Syl in my lap, smiling back at me with his teary eyes. Syl, are you really awake again? How could I not when my true love saved me? Come here, you. Oh. And so we kissed again, this time without the looming worries of any of us dying. We knew not what the future had in store for us, but I'm sure we'll get through it as long as we're together. Ending 2, happily ever after. I don't even want to do ending 1. I'm scared. Oh, cute! Look at us. I mean, look at Cell. I like the petals and everything. It's very cute. Ending 2, happily ever after. After the draining events of the past 2 days, I returned back to my kingdom with Syl riding behind me. I wasted no time in making up for all the work I've missed, and with Syl helping me, everything went faster than ever. Upon hearing the news that Syl is still alive, the queen flew into a rage and declared war on our kingdom. With our current information, we planned a secret assassination on her instead of an all-out war. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, death itself seems to have got into her first. We didn't quite know how to handle the information of her death, however. The official report we received was that she choked on her own envy and died immediately. Not sure what kind of fairy tale nonsense worked there, but it helped us, so I'm not going to question it. After her death, the vacancy of the throne left Syl to return home back to his kingdom and claim the throne for himself, making him king. I myself soon replaced my father as monarch, and the two of us had our wedding as soon as all urgent matters were handled, uniting our kingdoms as one. All the kingdoms that were at war because of the previous queen rejoiced at the union, seemingly glad that no bad blood seemed to remain. With the two of us together, we strive every day to make the world a better place, and also live out our own, very own, happily ever after. The end. Oh, okay, that was cute, actually. I mean, I suppose it was cute. I really like Syl and our main character's dynamic with him. So that's very fun. I think I was checking my time. I think that I have time. Since I have time, I will choose to not stay with Syl and see what happens. I'm glad to see my visual novel instincts, though, have led me to the happy ending. Because obviously I want the happy ending. But I will say that so far I really like the story and the art and the music. It's a little confusing with some of the writing. Mostly for like capitalization and like slight grammar errors, which like generally don't bother me, but I think it's mostly like the spelling and the the capitalization and the sometimes there's punctuation and sometimes there isn't. So that would be like a small piece of feedback that I am sharing. Hopefully, if you're the game dev and you're seeing this, that's just a very small thing that I think would make the story a lot clearer and even more enjoyable than it already is as it currently exists. Um, so I will see if there's anything else I want to share at the end as I go into this other choice, um, or this other, oh yeah, other choice that I will be making. But I am intrigued. I have a lot of questions about what happened to the queen and everything, but that's okay. And I'm curious about who the mysterious voice was. Um, fairy tale things, but like it made sense overall this sprout, so that's good. For now, let's get into doing this. Okay, let's see. Agree with Syl and go back. All right, I guess you do have a point. I still have duties to fulfill back home. Are you sure this is what you want me to do, though? Yes. You liar. You wanted me to stay so bad. Just ignore me. Please go. Don't look back. I look right into his watery eyes one last time and wipe the tears off his face with my sleeve. Just go. You're making it harder on me. All right then. Goodbye, Syl. Goodbye, Blue. I'm glad we got to meet again. Don't eat the apple, Syl. I got on my horse, and with one last wave, I rode as fast as I could. I can feel the wind crashing into my face, blowing back any tears that might have emerged. After the encounter with Syl, I never saw him again. Even with all the context and knowledge I got from those dreams, I failed to negotiate a peace offering with the Queen. She declared war on our country as she did with all our other neighbors. I had to go into battle to replace my aging father. I donned my armor and rode horse onto the battlefield. And at the end of it, we couldn't find the Queen again. The scout we sent said she mysteriously disappeared without a trace. Most of us decided the war had ended then and there, and we survived the war relatively unscathed. We had a celebration in the streets. Everyone walked out hand in hand with their neighbors, dancing with each other in harmony. My father eventually fell ill. With a heavy heart, I took over his position. With my power, I can only hope that I can help lead this world to a better future, one where the threat of war never even occurred as a thought. We never quite found the Queen after the war. Most people figured that she was dead, but no one ever recovered her corpse. I just hope that wherever Syl is, he's living his best life. Until we meet again. Ending. Survived the war. Arguably, I think we could have gone back to where Syl was, but after all this, but it's fine. The end. Okay, so that wasn't that long of a extra ending route. Yeah, my thoughts still stand. I don't think there's anything I can add. I only wish that I would know more about what exactly happened to the Queen in either end. Who's the mysterious voice? I mean, obviously is someone who's responsible for the reincarnation that has happened for both Syl and the main character. And then also just, yeah, and this is not like a story thing, but yeah, the grammar points that I made earlier, that would make it a lot easier for me to read. But overall, I still think the story is pretty clear. And I really enjoyed it, seeing the art and the writing and, the characters' dialogue coming together was very nice. And I like that it's based on Snow White, so that's very fun. I hope you also enjoyed watching this video and checking out Until We Meet Again together with me. If you like this video, please make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my playthroughs of indie visual novels. I like to play them a lot, and as you can tell, I kind of have a variety on my channel, so feel free to explore there. Thank you so much for watching. Wait, image 2 of 2? Wait, can I have more? Okay, I'm gonna leave that for not now. Maybe there's 4 endings. I'm gonna leave it so that we can have some mystery. But
yeah, let me know what you think of Until We Meet Again. Would you check out the other endings if you can? Let me know. And what do you think of Syl? Syl is our Snow White. Is very interesting, I will say. But anyways, thank you again for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.